Hi, Christy Hill with Hill Prophetics. I was going to tell you another thing that the Lord showed me, and I didn't understand why, but again, He was confirming to me, I believe, that I was actually able to hear from God. Everybody hears from Him differently, and so I think He was teaching me how I hear from Him. But regardless, years ago, not long after my salvation, maybe a couple of years, I went to a church in Edmond called Edmond Fellowship. They had purchased a car lot in Oklahoma City, close to Edmond, and they were making it into a new church that was going to be, and which is still called Bridgeway. Okay? Well, we had a prayer meeting before service where only like 5 people came, and I was one of those people. I just loved to be in the presence of God. So I drove from Yukon, Oklahoma to Edmond every Sunday morning. Well, one Sunday morning I'm in there, and as I was praying, I saw a skeleton key. You know what those are? Those old-time keys that opened any door. Only on the end was a heart. A heart. And then the long end was the little prong thingies that opened the door. Very technical, you can tell. I don't know what I'm talking about. But it was a skeleton key with a heart on the end of it. And one thing that I do know is that the Lord would never move on until I acknowledged what He showed me, and I had basically prayed through to the best of my ability. So in this group of 5 of us, I told them I kept seeing this skeleton key with the heart on the end. And I don't know why. So I prayed to the best of my young ability. I prayed that God would give us the keys to men's hearts. And really nothing much happened after that until after it was over. Everybody left except for one man. And this man, Dave Helm, held the keys to the new church building. He was hired to come oversee all the construction. Okay? He said, "Christy, did the key that you saw look like this?" And he pulled that daggone key out of his pocket. I couldn't believe it. It was the keychain that held all the keys for that building. And I was like, and why didn't you pull it out where other people could see it? Why would you hold on to it knowing that God was talking about it? But anyway, it blew my mind, and it absolutely confirmed that I was hearing from the Lord. But a cool fact also about Edmond Fellowship, which became Bridgeway, the address at Bridgeway was 228, I believe it's West Britton Road. Well, 228 is the date of my salvation, February 28th. And it's the scripture that I based almost my entire ministry on, which is Joel 2:28. In the last days, I'll pour out my spirit on all flesh. Anyway, fun times. And guess what? It's only gonna get better. Especially just think, if there's millions of us out there doing it, praying, seeking God, and God showing us something specific over somebody, it's just too fun. Anyway, thanks for listening. Christy with Hill Prophetics.